He wasn't just a tennis player, he was the symbol of grace, elegance, and sportsmanship in a sport full of power and passion. Roger Federer, a boy from Basel, Switzerland, rose to become one of the most beloved champions in tennis history. Not only did he set 20 Grand Slam titles in just one decade, he also carried the torch of tennis worldwide, not just as a great athlete, but as a global icon of fell in love with tennis at a young age, and by the time he was a teenager, it was clear he had something extraordinary. Entering the professional tour in 1998, Federer quickly turned heads with his precise technique, a smooth one-handed backhand, and innate feel for the game. His breakthrough came in 2003 when he won his first Grand Slam, completing a season and announcing himself as a future legend. From there, Federer's rise was meteoric, combining power, finesse, and intelligence. That latter is worldwide. In 2004 and 2007, Federer dominated tennis like never, capturing multiple titles across big surfaces, Australia, US Open, Wimbledon. In 2007, Federer won his first singles title, incredibly dominant series, and seeing Federer's style explode with intensity, blend of harmony, and elegance. The tour had spikes of gravity, Federer fought with a seamless harmony and relentless arbitration. This wasn't just dominance, it was mastery. Federer's career is filled with iconic moments, but a few stand out the most in my opinion. One of the most memorable was the 2018 Wimbledon final in Australia in Basel. It wasn't just a tennis match, it was the greatest battle in tennis history. Nearly 5 hours of dueling brilliance, shifting momentum, and raw emotion culminated in a 9-7 final set with Nadal edging out Federer. The match wasn't just epic, it defined their rivalry and captivated the world. Another unforgettable chapter came in 2009 when Federer conquered his last missing piece, the French Open title, completing the career Grand Slam. Beating Robin Soderling in the final, he finally lifted the Roland Garros trophy, a cherished goal that had eluded him for years. And in 2017, after years of changes and injuries, Federer returned like a legend reborn, claiming the Australian Open and then an 8th Wimbledon title, breaking records in style. Federer's legacy isn't just in trophies, it's in the way the world felt watching him play. He wasn't just a champion, he was gentlemanly, gracious, humble, and cutting-edge, yet approachable. He was voted the ATP Sportsmanship Award 13 times and the fans' favorite award for 19 consecutive years. A reflection not just of respect, but of genuine affection from fans and peers alike. His style was a mix of artistry and seriousness, showing that tennis could be beautiful and competitive, raw and refined. Federer was not alone. He stood alongside fierce rivals like Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic, forming what many call the golden age of men's tennis. Together, they pushed each other to levels of excellence never seen before. Some argued about who was the greatest, Federer, Nadal, or Djokovic, but one thing was undeniable. Federer was the diplomat of the trio, often the one to bring warmth, tradition, and a bridge between generations of fans. Federer retired from professional tennis in 2022, leaving behind a legacy that transcends sport. He wasn't just successful, he was beloved. In 2025, it was announced that he'll be inducted into the International Tennis Hall of Fame, a fitting tribute to a career that forever shaped tennis. Off court, Federer became one of the few billionaire athletes, not just from winnings, but from smart endorsements and business ventures, a testament to his global appeal and enduring brand. But perhaps the greatest chapter of all is the millions of fans who watched, cheer. Roger Federer wasn't just a tennis champion. He became a legend because he showed the world that greatness could be graceful, respectful, and inspiring. If you enjoyed this deep story of Federer's rise, rivalry, and legacy, subscribe for more tennis history content, and stay tuned for our next video on the fiercest rivalries in tennis history, because legends are not just remembered, they are felt.